Hey guys, what's up? It's Alice and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am bringing you into the world of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I am going to show you a quick tour around my island. And that's me! Welcome to Rivendell Art Academy! I am wearing my navy emblem blazer because that is the uniform at my academy. I've given it out to all of my villagers. And let's start with the tour. Right away to the left of the airport is my Nook's Cranny. I put it right next to the airport so that it's easy for people to just come and sell stuff or buy stuff without having to, cross my entire island to get to it. And right next to Nook's Cranny is my Able Sisters. Also for the same reason, so that it's easily accessible. And I just wanted to show you in here, I've got some Rivendell Academy merch. Because when you go to like a university or something, there's always merch. So this is my Rivendell hoodies over here, the Music Club hoodie and the Art Club hoodie. Another reason why I put Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters right by the beach is because I wanted to give it sort of a boardwalk feel. And that's why I also put this beach cafe over here. You can sit down and have a cup of tea while listening to the waves. Or you can also sit down and do your homework. And it's super calming. You can also have some sandwiches or soup, whichever you prefer. And back here, this is the entrance to my museum. So I had it laid out like that, because the benches like that kind of remind me of Central Park in a way. And I like to have that little piece of home with me. And so this is my museum. To the left, there's a secret passage over here that leads to my secret bar. Ta-da! This is my secret pink bar. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I like to have a lot of pink and white on my island. That's sort of the theme. And yeah, here you can sit down and enjoy some coconut drinks by the bar, or you can sit by the table. Super exclusive. And moving on. Moving on. Let's go back to the airport. And if you go straight from the airport, this is sort of like a waiting area. For me, mostly. Like whenever I open my island and I have to be AFK, I kind of sit my character down here and people can do whatever on my island. And I collected all these pink stuff to make it super cute, super pastel, alongside all my pink and white flowers. And this is my plaza. Marina is singing. She's such a cutie. And I have Leaf today. Leaf is the best with his reactions. He's so cute. But anyways, moving on. Back here, I have my music class. You can tell it's a music class because it has a metronome. I'm just kidding. I have all of my white instruments over here. Microphone, piano, cello, violin, guitar, saxophone. And right next to it is my art class. Until everyone's doing their own thing here. This person's already done with their painting. That person hasn't started. This person's just modeling clay. But very art, much art. And behind the classes, over the bridge, are my dorm rooms. So over here, the general theme of the flowers is white and blue, but each villager/student has a yard with like personalized flowers and kind of it's a very personalized yard. This is Marinas House, and since I am at Art Academy, I gave everyone a major so that I can personalize their yard. So like Marina is an art major, so this is her little painting set where she does her homework. She stares at the beach while painting. It's kind of a good life. And back here we have Blueberry's house. Since it's Blue Bear, she has white and blue hyacinths. And also I made her yard bigger because I wanted to fit this giant teddy bear in her yard since she's a little bear and everything. And I made her into a music major. And since she's Blue Bear, she gets blue instruments. I am so creative. Also gave her this microphone, but she barely uses it. And this blue player playing Bubblegum KK, of course. Right across is Meringue's house. She's an art major and she's super classy. That's why she sits here and drinks tea while she does her art homework. And as for her flowers, I gave her white and pink cosmos. Up here, so I made the back row of houses on a higher level because I wanted it to feel sort of like a dorm building, you know? Like this is the upstairs and this is the downstairs. That's kind of how I imagined it. And this is Chrissy's house. I also gave her a large yard because I wanted to fit this pool in her yard. She kind of gives me like sorority vibes, so I wanted to give her this poolside table where she sits and enjoys her little coconut while dipping her feet in the pool. And she's a fashion major, so she sits here and reads her fashion magazine. And that's why there was also a random ironing board in her yard. And to match her pink and blue house, I gave her pink and blue hyacinths. Over here we have Sherb's house with white and blue pansies. I made Sherb into a film major. You can see him just coming up with scripts with his bugs. And he sits on this cushion. Mind you, it's a pizza cushion because he loves food. And he sits here and he types his scripts on the typewriter while eating dim sum. Much fancy. So this is one side of the dorms. And go to the other side. Go up here. On the second tier over here, we have Marshall. Marshall, I also kind of imagined as a film major. So he sits here on his little cushion and reads books, hoping that he could one day write a really good script. And for him, I gave him white and blue work flowers. Over here we have Dom. Dom, I kind of imagined it as a cello player for some reason. I don't know. I just thought it would be really cute to kind of imagine him playing the cello. And since he is a jock after all, he also gets a square. And his flowers are red and orange tulips. Down here we have Fauna. Fauna, I imagine her as a piano player. She has this little keyboard. And I gave her white and purple roses. Somehow I feel like the purple roses kind of match her roof. And over here we have Cranston. Cranston gets white and red lilies in his yard. And I didn't imagine him as a student, I kind of imagined him as a professor. So this is where he sits and grades papers, while his students sit over here, kind of like in an advisor's meeting. And on the cushions, there are little blue birds because he's a little birdie. Last but not least, we have Lily. Lily gets white and purple mums. And I also imagine her as an art major. She sits here and draws. I'm going to go more in depth with my villagers in another video where I can talk about who I have and kind of their personalities. But moving on with the tour, so this is on the other side of, this is where my art classroom was. This so you have a perception of where everything is. Right over here we have a little picnic homework area. You can sit here, enjoy nature, enjoy a little picnic while doing your homework, since this is an art academy at home. And up here is my little go board area. So while I was decorating this island, I had just finished watching Reply 1988, so this is kind of my little tribute to that drama for all UK drama lovers out there. Continuing up to the second tier, I have two more classrooms over here. This is the fashion classroom, as you can tell from this hand press over here. Well, you know, the sewing machine, the sewing project. And this is the film class. This is to pay tribute to film school. So this is where we watch our movies, and this is where we storyboard different chapters and character development. Much fun. Now I'm going to do a little quick detour and go up to my house. This is the third tier. It's my house / the student center. And this area, I'm not really sure what to do with this corner yet. I kind of just made it like a cute corner where you can sit, look cute, have a pink guitar, pink amp, surrounded by white and pink flowers. And this is my house. Over here I have my area where my workstation, got all my materials out so for easy access. This is where I build stuff. This is my house. Since we are an art academy, I wanted to make my house into sort of like a student center, and this is the first room. I wanted it to have like an outdoorsy feel, which is why I used the ivy wall. And there's a little bar / coffee cafe, because you know you can't really start your day without coffee. And then over here you can sit and do your homework or enjoy some tea or some coffee. And of course on this side, like every student center, there is a corkboard, some magazines, and a player playing bubblegum KK. Let's go into this room, to the right room. This room is my tribute to Harry Potter. I wanted to make it into a Slytherin common room, and I kind of made it into an Asian Slytherin common room. Because, you know, dragon, snake, same thing, right? But there's a lot of green, and there's this little cauldron brewing, so you can do your homework, fortune teller set. And this is my favorite, which is my wall of paintings over here. Like at Hogwarts, there's so many paintings. I had to go to so many friends' islands and read so many times just to get all these fake paintings. But I'm really proud of it. I think it looks really cool. So, ta-da! This is my Slytherin-inspired common room. Moving on to the next room. Let's go to the left one. This is kind of like a study group area, so it's not quite a library. It's more of like where you can sit in a group and do your projects together. So over here is where the fashion majors do their projects, and over here the film students, and kind of just put stacks of books everywhere. And of course the record player playing bubblegum KK. Downstairs is my library. This is my library. It's kind of a generic library with bookshelves and desks. This is more so people can come here and do their homework individually in silence, not want to talk to anyone. I tried to make it a little cuter by putting the starry wallpaper, so it feels not as serious. But again, just another library, a lot of stacks of books. To make it cute, I put pink book stand and pink fax machine. And to make it informative, I got all these posters and maps. The last room I'm going to show is my bedroom, which is upstairs. Ta-da! My super pink bedroom. Everything's pink. My shell bed. An Asian household, so you take your shoes off. And for this little area with my kotatsu and my tea and bubblegum KK, and for some reason I can't sit. Okay, there we go. And since we are in art school, got a guitar, sewing machine, bubblegum KK, which is apparently all I care about. Yeah, so just super pink and white room. I've kind of had this design like this ever since the beginning of the game, so maybe I'll change it up soon. Alright, let's move on with the tour. Let's go back down. Go to the right, past those two classrooms again. Across the bridge. And down here on the beach. I wanted to put another library, since I am an art academy. Like another study area. This time you can sit by the beach and write your papers. It doesn't seem very feasible in real life, but this is not real life. And after a long day of studying, guess what? You can go back here, and then there's a speakeasy. So you can relax and have a drink after a long day of studying. And fun fact, this is the only part of my island that Bubblegum KK is not playing, and 5 points to whoever can get the song that is playing right now. So I wanted to give it kind of a speakeasy vibe, that's why everything's so like rustic-y and a heart, so to make it fancy. And there's one more layer back here is my stargazing corner, and also kind of photo corner, very photogenic, right? Very Instagram-y, right? And I also stick with my pink and white theme back here. Okay, back up. So here. So this area down here is one of my proudest areas. I'm so proud of this area because I actually mapped it out on a piece of paper, block by block. This is my English garden. So I looked up English garden inspiration, like see whoever's already done it on Animal Crossing. But then I couldn't find one that I liked, so I ended up just kind of looking up what a real English garden looked like and the layout and everything, and came up with this. So this is mostly where I put my pink and purple flowers. Got each one of them here, like this. Mums, my roses, and in the center here they're pink and black, and a little pond in the center. And then here are my windflowers. So this is kind of just like very naturey, very gardeny. And as an extension of that, down here is where I put my yellow, orange, and red flowers. This one also took a lot of planning. So there's nothing else down here really except for these flowers. And the thing is, these orange flowers are not exactly my favorite, but I really like to put them in this gradient of yellow, orange, and red. So I decided to put it here because this is where you can see it from above when you fly over my island, so I thought this would be the best place to put it. But really there's nothing else down here other than these flowers and some apples and some oranges, but I thought it was really pretty anyways. I play this game mostly for flowers anyways. And over here, a little garden chair to sit while you're tired. Okay, so at the bottom left corner of this garden, I have a little cafe area, a little waterfall. So this is the top part of the cafe, and this is the bottom part where you sit and actually enjoy your coffee down here. So basically my whole island is very pink and very white. I wanted to make another area where it's a little darker, so that's why all the black furniture. Much dark, much classy. You can also sit down here and do a little painting or drinking coffee. Yeah, I really wanted to make like a 2-story cafe type thing, so that's how I came up with this. And yeah, and then this is kind of back to that main area, a little fountain area. Benches to sit on, just to relax. And down here on this little beach is my campsite. It doesn't really fit with the theme of my island, so I kind of hid it away to this corner over here. And then we continue going. This is back to where my airport is. And that is Marina. Hey! But yeah, so that's it for my island tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that it maybe gave you a little inspiration to decorate your own island. I spent so much time on this game and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And it's not 100% complete yet. I still have one part of the island that I'm still working on, but right now it's dedicated for my blue roses. So hopefully when that's done I can show you the final product. But for now, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little tour. And don't forget to